Welcome back, Talk family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, Deshpalay Bechan, and joining me today is Lavishni Naidoo, and she is the F&I at Foster's Toyota Eldorado Park. Now, Lavishni is a fierce, strong woman full of fire, and nobody can hold her back. And I guess that's why she is a nominee for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. She's worked very hard and put a lot of effort to get to where she is now, and she's not going to stop anytime soon. A true inspiration to all her female colleagues. Lavishni is also 7 months pregnant, and that just proves, it goes to show that even a pregnant woman can and will be extremely determined in any situation to achieve her goals. So I think when she does progress, hopefully to the semi-finals of this competition, she might even emerge when we do our finals with a little baby. So without further ado, let's welcome Lavishni. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Seriti Solutions, MFC and Avo by Nedbank. Hello, Lavishni.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, pregnant. You don't even look 7 months pregnant. How's the pregnancy going?
It's going good.
Do you know if it's a baby boy or girl?
It's a girl. It's a girl.
More power to women.
Yes.
So, Lavishni, how did your journey in motoring begin?
I started at a young age of 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I started in vehicle finance. I'm 16 years now. It has been an incredible journey leading up to this point as well. Mm-hmm. But it's taught me a lot over those years.
How does it feel to be recognized because many F&Is, many sales executives, yes, they are recognized by the dealerships, they're recognized by the OEMs if they perform well, by the franchises, but to be recognized externally by MFC, Nedbank, these are huge institutions. I had a lady last year that was in the industry for 40 years and she won an award, or year before last, and she was like, it's never happened in 40 years. So how does that feel for you?
It's an incredible feeling. Mm-hmm. It is an accomplishment, and it has it makes you feel proud of yourself.
Yes. And it does motivate you to do better, right?
Exactly. It does motivate you.
Absolutely. Yes. So what is your opinion though on our platforms? You drove all the way from Eldorado Park. That's near my hometown, by the way, Lenasia, where I used to be from. But it's a long drive, you're pregnant, you tired at this time of the day, but you made the effort to come here, so you obviously value the platform. You've been following me, she's my fan. But how do you feel about it?
It's an incredible platform. Mm-hmm. I like the message that your brand delivers, and the fact that it recognizes women, mm-hmm. and it puts the spotlight on women, and it puts a spotlight in a positive way, and it shows women in their more leadership roles.
Absolutely.
Not just your admin, not just your general worker type of role, but in the leadership roles, and it gives them such a good light, and it shows the world also that being a woman in the motor industry is actually a good thing, because being in the motor industry it's normally a male-dominated area, mm-hmm. and there's being in F&I, you always get mostly women F&I.
Yeah.
But in the higher leadership roles, like your dealer principals, like your regional directors, it shows that we also have the skills, and we also have the knowledge and understanding of that type of the motoring world.
Absolutely, and I think that is why a lot of people see mostly dealer principals sitting here, or sales managers, or even sometimes from the OEMs we have engineers sitting here, and it's because we're trying to highlight that absolutely anything is possible for a female in the motoring trade, even though it's still male dominated. Tell me, Lavishni, who inspires you and why, personally and professionally?
Personally, it has to be my kids.
You have kids already?
I've got 2 already. This is number 3. I've got 2.
How old are they?
My eldest is 5 and my second is 2.5.
Aww.
Yeah.
You're superwoman, eh? You're going at it.
strength comes from God, but like they motivated me every day to be the better person. And also the leaders that I was taught by, the women in my life, my mother, my sister, and also my regional manager. She is an amazing person. They motivate you, they keep you motivated, and they also keep you grounded.
What is your regional manager's name? Let's shine the spotlight on her.
Candace Foster.
Okay, Candace Foster. Team, get Candace Foster in studio for us, okay? Because we must highlight them. If they have inspired you and you're going to pay it forward to inspire someone else, it's a snowball ripple effect where we all can just inspire each other.
Yes.
Personally, your children, and professionally, Candace Foster.
Yes.
Awesome. How do you handle or deal with difficult customers or colleagues?
It's so easy. I think because I'm a straightforward person, but also I'm a loudmouth in a sense where I make a joke of everything.
Right.
So some of the especially I love dealing with customers over the phone as well. So like when they are angry and upset and they're shouting and using
vulgar language, right?
Abusive words, and you calmly say to them, okay, now can we find a solution together? And that just changed the entire tone of your conversation, and it changes the entire conversation into a different direction, because then they're like, okay, she knows what she's doing, you know?
And I just want to I have a quote here in front of me, and there's no name to that quote, but I think it's by Malala. She's an activist, a woman empowerment activist, shot by the Taliban. And she says, I raise up my voice not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. And there's many women that will not speak, and you need to be their voice. So use that voice, girl, use it, shout. What's something that you are proud of and why?
I'm proud of my achievements, and I'm proud of the fact that the dealership entrusts me to maximize the profitability, because I take pride in that. I take pride in my customer service towards them as well, and I take pride in just being an ambassador for my dealership.
Lavishni, were you ever faced with a situation that was, or that you would deem discriminatory, or in a gender discrimination situation? Can you talk about it, and how can women that are in that position deal with it?
Everybody deals with that differently. I think it's being a woman in a male-based environment, you definitely going to have that. But all the way that I dealt with that was just that, prove myself, just work.
What actually happened?
No, it was, the normal male ego type of, but you're just the F&I. Like, why do you need to sit at management meetings? You're just the F&I. Wow. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll prove myself. And couple months down the line, oh, are you coming downstairs for the management meeting?
Nice.
But like, you didn't invite me when, like, really?
Right. So
that's
like, if I could just use 2 seconds of your time to actually reiterate the fact that you've got, it's true, women have to work 10 times harder. But there was a time where the OEMs wouldn't give me a vehicle. They didn't know my name. I don't blame them, but there was a lot of gender discrimination, even racial discrimination, and I'm going to say it out loud. That's what it was.
Yes.
And I stayed consistent and persistent and determined in whatever I do, and now I have OEMs parking their cars or sending me vehicles, or wanting to send me vehicles. I don't even have the time to drive them. But it's just, stay the course and make sure that you continue to stay true to yourself. Very, very, and they'll call you back. Any advice for young girls that want to join the motoring trade? Not just to be an F&I, you work with sales managers, you work with the sales team, and you've got people that report into you that are not necessarily an F&I, and we want to push that. The workshop and after sales and service advisors, we want more women coming forth. Any advice for them to join the dealer network?
They just persevere your dreams. Push forward, don't give up. You are gonna come across challenges, you are gonna come across stumbling blocks, but it's gonna build you into a stronger person and to a stronger woman, and you're just going to succeed.
Well,
That's all.
Lavishni, I cannot wait to see you. I don't know if you want to be a dealer principal, but that would be great.
Yes, it would be.
No more but you can do the high five thing.
Yes.
I'm very happy to know that I'll have more dealer principals in my network than female dealer principals.
Yes.
And I wish you everything of the best in our journey in terms of the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. And I pray that you will reach new heights, ones that you've never dreamed of. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Avo by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, sponsored by Seriti Solutions and Avo by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting, and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.avo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from. And we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips, and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios. And there you have it, ladies. Another powerful, phenomenal nominee for Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2023. Ladies, fearlessness is not the absence of fear. It's the mastery of fear. It's about getting up one more time, then we fall down. Don't let fear stop you working towards your dreams. Fear is nothing more than a hurdle that hinders growth. We may go forward, become stronger and wiser inside of ourselves by tackling our fears. Fear is simply because you are not living life. You are living in your mind. And that is actually a quote from my guru, Satguru. And with that, I would like to remind you that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be, who's going to stop me?